Hello everyone and welcome to my hobby home. My name is Cathy. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have got quite the haul to show to you guys. Let's see if I can get it all up here. I have got, I believe, 4 packages in the mail. I've got a real quick little Walmart craft haul. And then, of course, my favorite quilt store, Stitched in Faith. I have a little haul from them. I was not expecting my quilt to be done so fast. Literally less than a week and it is ready. It is actually sitting behind you guys for me to trim and bind. That's happening this weekend. I have my fabrics on the table for the pressed flowers for me to cut. That's happening this weekend. Yes, it is. I'm not going to sleep until that part is done. So, I have a lot to show y'all. Now, I didn't want to do my thrift and mail order haul yet, but I have so much of it that I thought I'd go on because I'm still waiting on 3 pieces to come in, but I can do those all together because y'all are going to want to see this. Most of this that I have today is for projects that I'm going to be completing. Well, not all of it is. I'll tell you which is and which isn't. So this first item that you are going to see, I went ahead and pre-recorded it because it came in way before everything else did. So what I will do is, it is this package right here. It is from 123 Stitch. I wanted to get working on this project that you will see in the updates on Monday. I wanted to get started on this project for 4th of July. I don't know if it's going to be done or not, but I'm hoping. Very hopeful. But this right here is from 123 Stitch. I will include that link, not the link. I will include the video right here. Well, guys, I know I thought I had another video. Apparently I deleted it, but I did want to show you my 123 Stitch haul. So this is what I got in that haul. I got this pattern called American Flag. See if I can get that where you can see the detail of the eagle and the flags. This is just absolutely beautiful. This is stitched on an 18 count fabric. I can see it being done in a black and being beautiful, which I think I have a black fabric. I was trying to see what the size of it is. If it's done in 18 count, it ends up being like a 17 by 16. But y'all, that to me is absolutely stunningly beautiful. And the next thing, this is what I've already started in this package. And I may actually be able to get it finished, but I'm not real sure. I do have to get the frame. I'm not getting this particular frame because it was $20. And I'm not paying $20 for a 5x5 frame when I can go purchase one at Walmart for $5 and decorate it up how I want it. But this is a Mill Hill. See if I could pull it back far enough. A Mill Hill button and beads. What I'm doing right now is I'm working on the cross stitching part, and then I'll do the bead part next. So I am hoping that I can have this done before the 4th of July, but I may not, but it's okay. I'll have it next 4th of July, and that'll be fine. So on to the second item. The next thing that I have, I ordered from a shop I think it was through eBay, but it was a shop. And I wanted to get a few cross-stitch things to do for, because I'm thinking about my spare bedroom right now. And I'm having trouble getting the package open. Y'all look at all that tape. Nobody getting in this package, that's for sure. Not even me, maybe. Hopefully I didn't cut through to the pattern, but I don't even think I cut through the tape. There we go. Let's see if I can tear this open. But I don't even remember. Oh, look at this. It's packaged really cute. I don't even remember the name of the shop. She has her name on the package, so I don't even remember the name of the shop. So she's got it wrapped really cute. Okay. This right here, I thought would go really cute in my spare bedroom, because that's going to be my grandbaby's room or my children's room when they come in, but this isn't for my children. But, you know, I have a grandson and a granddaughter. If you've been watching anytime, you know that. If you haven't and you here, welcome. But I have a little grandbaby, boy and girl. And I thought this would be really, really cute. This is a Mary Englebright kit. It's made by put out by Busilla. And it's like what are little boys made of. And see, it comes with all the threads, the fabric, everything. So that will be something I work for my grandbaby's room for in the future. It's probably not going to be immediate. Because I have other things that I'm doing for that room immediate. But y'all, that was packaged really nicely. I can throw away some of this packaging, but okay. I can throw away some of the packaging if I could get it into my garbage can, but my garbage can has my project tray on top of it, so I can't get into it. This next thing, I had not ever heard of this this shop. It's called Colorado Cross Stitcher. I found them online because I was looking for some particular things. And look, y'all, they're packaged just as cute as can be. But I found them because used to we would go, I know about the Silver Needle in Tulsa, Oklahoma, because the quilt shop, I keep saying quilt shop, the cross stitch shop that I used to go to a retreat. My sister and I used to go to a retreat every year in Tulsa, Oklahoma at the Post Oak Lodge. And it was given by, I can't even think of the name. I probably still have one of their bags. It's Stitching. I don't remember what it is. I can't think of it. But they were across the street from the Silver Needle. They're no longer in business. And I hate that because they were really nice. I loved it. But the Colorado Stitcher, I needed some fabrics, and I'm an old schooler. I still like Ada. I do like the smaller, but this here was the 14 count, which I'm okay. I'm okay with getting the 14 count. But this is called, it's an Ada. It's a silver moon. So it's kind of like a whitish gray color. It's really pretty. I have several projects that I want to work on, and this was for a fat quarter of fabric. So I got 2 of those. They're 14 count and they're fat quarter, and the reason I got 2, you'll be seeing the other project, but I wanted to get those going, and I will be doing my cross stitch just like I do my quilting projects, except my cross stitch projects. Let's see if I have one of the I do over here. my cross stitch projects are going to go in these little ones. This one here, it says Open Gate Quilts. That's the label that was on it because I had a project just in here because I knew it was going to be a quick project. But my cross stitch is going to go in these. I have some quilting projects in those smaller ones too. But so I mean I'm going to have those on a completely different shelf. And yes, I've always had a lot of cross stitch projects. They're not new, but normally they're in Ziploc bags. And in order for me to work them more frequently, I actually need to get them in a zippered project bag. But if I'm going to store it, it's going to be in that kind of thing. But I did also get a pattern. And as you could tell from the last clip, I'm doing a lot of 4th of July right now. But I saw this one and I knew I'm not going to be able to do this one this year. But I cross stitch all year round just like I sew all year round. But I thought this was the most beautiful little 4th of July I'd ever seen. It's by Madame Chinelli. And it's called 4th July in a Jar. Y'all look at that. Look at those flowers. Are those just not the prettiest little thing? And this is your little mason jar, and it's got the, looks like the White House in it. I've never done a Madame Chantilly, so I don't know. Oh, the pattern. It looks real simple. I don't like a lot of outlines, but I have done a lot of things with outlines, so I don't have a complete aversion to it, but I do prefer things that don't have a lot of outlines on it, half stitches, blended colors. I'm not real crazy about that, and that's what I'm trying to find is their color chart. Where's their color chart? I don't see a color chart. There's got to be a color chart in here. I know it is. I'm just missing it. It might have been. Oh, I have 2 pages. There. This can't be the. Okay. I was just say this can't be the only things there are, but without showing you the pattern here, let me kind of. 2 of the pages have on the bottom of the page the threads that you'll use, and they are DMC. It looks like all of them are DMC. Okay, so that kind of had me scared there that I didn't have a color chart. I'm used to seeing color charts on the individual page because I do put my projects on a metal stand with magnets, and I put the color chart over to the side. But I also photocopy my charts because I use a highlighter and highlight where I've gone so I don't mess my actual pattern up. But that's everything I had from what's that called again? Colorado Stitcher. I did put this over here. Colorado Cross Stitch. So those were beautiful. Now, I did not know about, which I don't know why I didn't know about it, because I guess because I don't look over the whole website, but Fat Quarter Shop's got a lot of cross stitch things also. And so I just started looking through what they have. And, you know, I know they have the fabric, but like I've told y'all before, I find the best deal I can. And I got the fabric cheaper at the Colorado Cross Stitch place. So here, I got a couple things, and I don't remember if I needed these threads. I don't remember what I needed them for. I know I was ordering them for a project. But I got a pattern and I got threads. These are the threads I got. The DMC threads at Fat Quarter Shop are cheaper. So I got these threads. I don't know what project I got it for, but I know it was for one of these threads. So I'm thinking here, I'll have to think again because I ordered every one of the threads that was required. And I'm pretty certain it's not for this, but when I saw this, you can't just go buy thread. I mean, you have to buy more than just thread. And that's what I did. I bought more than just thread. But I got this. It's called Winterberry Trio. Y'all look at that. Aren't those the cutest? Look at that house. It's so pretty. I love, you know, I love Christmas. It's my favorite time of year. I think I got those threads for another, I don't remember what it was for. I don't remember, but I'll find it, and maybe I'll include that in an update. But if I don't, that's okay. I have the threads. It will go into my thread keeper because I have a lot of threads anyway. I have 4 of those thread holder boxes, maybe 5 or 6 actually. I have a really big one. I took a fish tackle box, put the little slips in it. Those little DMC cards fit in them perfectly. But those are my cross stitch projects. The next things you are going to see are for quilting projects that I am about to work on, or that I'm cutting this weekend actually. One of them, let me get my first one. My first project that I'm going to be cutting and working on is this one. I went through my stash and I found these 3. This is going to be no, that's not a sticker. That's just a piece of scrap fabric. This is going to be for the background and backing. So that navy blue, that's going to be that. Then you have to have the white for the applique, and then I need the blue for the star fields on those appliques there, where the stars for each one of the things. So I needed the blue. Now I know I have plenty of embroidery floss. The disc for this, I do have a disc for this. It's back here behind me. I will have to put the pattern on a thumb drive to plug into my machine. So that's going to take a little minute. But I think even with that, I needed, this is part of what I got from Stitched in Faith. This is going to work. I'm pretty certain this goes to this. It called for Steam-A-Seam 2 tape. And what they had was this. It's called Easy Steam 2. And I'm pretty certain it's the same thing. It seams and hems, trims and ribbons, binding, mixed media art. It's 1/4 of an inch, I think, is what it is. And yeah, this called for a 1/4 or a 1/2 inch. So this will work for this project. And then I had a little bit of, that's not all for this project. For that same project, so this is getting all the things for this project. I got some of the red with the white trim on the edge, and that's going to be for the little hangers. And then I needed this. I don't know why I needed. See if it calls for it. Yeah, Pelon Thermalam Plus. It called for this. I don't need a lot of this, but I found this at Walmart, and I thought, well, it called for that. Let me go on and get that. I have, what's it called? Adhesive, iron-on, whatever. I have the iron-on fleece stuff, but I thought, well, this is exactly what it called for, so I'm going to go on with that, do it exactly how the pattern says, see how it works. I may be able to use what I have to make another one in the future for a different season maybe, and just use the same thing. But, so let me get this all out. I needed to get a little summery fabric from my quilt shop, and what I got was a little confetti cotton. I think it's not quite a full yard, but it's confetti cotton. That's salmon color. And that is going to be for a quilt that I'm probably going to be cutting out next week. Probably not this weekend, because I do have a lot going on this weekend. But you saw the main project I have going on is going to be my little, what's it called? God Bless America. This is the main thing I'm going to be working this weekend. So guys, thank you so much for checking it out. You see a project that I'm about to start working on, I will bring you guys along with me. I will have to pull out my embroidery module for my machine and put it on. It takes a little bit, but I'm telling you, today has been a garden day for me. I have been working in my garden. My cucumbers are coming right along. I got probably, I think, now for me, I know I'm a small gardener. I'm very small. I'm not growing to put up. I'm growing to eat straight out of the garden, apparently, because nothing ever makes it in the house. I pick it and eat it right in the garden. So, and normally when I'm in the garden is in the evening time when I get off work. So I eat my dinner in the garden and never have to come inside and heat my house up cooking. But today I am doing some gardening. I'm doing cooking. On my menu today to cook and put up, well, I've got some strawberries in the freeze dryer. I've got sliced strawberries in the freeze dryer. These were purchased fresh strawberries and sliced, and they're in the freeze dryer. I have some onions that I've put up because I small diced onions, and I've already froze them, and I put them in my freezer. I don't freeze dry those because I already have onion powder that I've freeze dried and powdered up. What else do I have going on today? I have to think what I've got going on. I've got so much going on, but I got the strawberries going. My husband is bringing squash in today from my father-in-law's house. And what I will do with that is I will grate the squash up and powder it and maybe use it like a flour. Instead of using actual flour, I can use that as a flour in my breakfast muffins, like my egg and sausage breakfast muffins that I make. So that'll work great for that. What else do I have? So much going on, I can't even think about what I've got going on. Oh, on my menu, I will be making Mongolian beef in the crock pot. I will be making Mississippi smash burgers on the cast iron. And I have one more thing I was making. Oh, steak bites, garlic butter steak bites. So that will be the three things that I prepare. I think this week I'm going to do kind of a fresh breakfast. I'm not going to do a frozen or a refrigerated breakfast. I will probably get up and throw an egg in the microwave, because I've got that little pampered shelf microwavable thing where you just make an omelet in the jar, and I can do that in the microwave and they come out really good, so it's not a big deal. Or I could do like the egg in a cup with bacon and throw it in the oven, and it'll just be like almost like a poached egg. So I think that's what I'm going to do for breakfast this week. Instead of pre-cooking it, do fresh. So that sounds like what my week is going on. And y'all, I know I'm looking rough, but I've already been out in the garden. My sister and I have already gone and had breakfast today. And when I came back, I checked my garden out. I'm seeing where I need to move some things around for, like my fig tree needs more sunlight. So I'm checking that. And already when I came home about 9 o'clock this morning, my fig tree was in the shade. So it needs more sun. So I have to move it to the other end of the garden. I need to move my blueberry bush to the garden. Now my fig tree is a patio tree, so it's in a large pot. So I'm just rambling now, guys. So I'm going to let you go and just tell me what you think. What are you up to? Are you having a great day? Y'all be careful out in the heat. It was 100 degrees yesterday evening, about, I'd say 4 o'clock in the evening. It was 101 degrees. So y'all be careful out there. Stay hydrated. I've got my water right here, right now. I've got to get some water in me. Because I've already worked in my garden a little bit. I'm waiting for the sun to get to the other side of the house. And when it does, I'll start watering. But my husband will be in today. And when he comes in, I will be shredding the squash first so I could put it on cookie sheets to freeze it in the freezer before I put it in my freeze dryer. And because I already have something in the freeze dryer. And then we'll be getting our irrigation set up on the garden. That's going to be exciting because then I won't have to water. That'll take about an hour every evening for me having to water the garden, and I could come in and rest, get an hour of rest in before I start sowing, because normally I come in and I eat real quick and I get in here because I want to start sowing. I don't want to eat. I want to sow. But just tell me what you think, what you got going on. And I do try to respond to each and every comment personally. Thank y'all once again for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And as always, until I see you again, have you a very blessed day. Goodbye.